What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX. I didn't expect to have to do 2 reviews in one night, but at the end of EVO Japan, they've pulled out 2 trailers. The first one is Leroy. I did a review on that you can check out. And the next one is ASUKA KAZAMA. I'm a bit surprised that they chose ASUKA. I expected like a Brian or a Yoshi, but ASUKA is a very popular character in Tekken 7, so it shouldn't be too surprising. I think her outfit is strange. I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool seeing more of like a high fidelity remaster of a lot of these characters, or update, not even a remaster. So I'm curious to see. I saw a bit of clips of what she can do, but I didn't look very carefully. So that's a brand new move. Wow. These are all basically new moves except for that. And then she did a point and there was a flash. I don't know if she has like extra properties on that. Like, does she get empowered because she does like the point taunt, kind of like Claudio does with his blue hand? They've revoiced her lines. It could be the same actress, I think. They seem to be doing that with a lot of the Tekken 7 characters, or the Tekken Legacy Tekken characters into Tekken 8. Oh, I hope that's not guaranteed. That's really scary. Power Crush. That's a cool move. I think it fits her character very well. Sidestep. Wow. Sidestep 2. The combo with the heat dash. She looks very dynamic. I didn't like the way her moves looked very much in 7 and before. She looks very dynamic. Oh my god. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look all the way back now. Do our frame by frame review. Yeah, her new outfit is whiffing on me, not gonna lie. Okay, so that move is brand new. It's a homing move, as we can see by the trails there. Does chip damage. Looks like it's frame advantage because Leroy's doing, I don't know what move that is. It could be, I don't know what move that is. I'm not even gonna pretend to know. But her standing 3-1 hits. He tries to step afterwards and gets clipped by this new move also, which is a knockdown. And it also extends combos, or it's a combo extender as well. That is a new punish from while standing. That's pretty sick. Sorry, went back. So he blocks down 4, down back 4. While standing 2, grab, and then into a low. Wow, a knockdown low out of that is crazy. And then forward 2 looks guaranteed. Flip over. And then she does this point like she's getting a Claudio type stance, you know, like blue hand. But there's no indicator that she has the buff, so it might be in the health bars or something. Whiff. Oh, wow. Leroy whiffs a back 1+2. She gets a forward 2 punish. A forward 3. New combo extender. Wow. Okay, so this is a new punch. That's a wall splat. And then she points. Combo extender. This must be how she expends her blue hand, or like her special state. Because that looks like a unique animation. Oh my goodness. And it gives the ground stun for another flip over. Wow. That's a cool effect to give ASUKA. I'm a bit surprised. There's a low kick parry into a heat burst. Combo extension. Okay, so we don't know if this is guaranteed or not, but if that's the case, that is nasty. And that's not without precedent, because we know Kazuya has a stomp in heat mode that guarantees an electric. So it would not be completely out of character, right, to have ASUKA gain a move like this grab, and then a guaranteed follow-up. But we don't know how it behaves yet. Heat smash with a hop kick, dive kick. A lot of characters are having dive kicks now. It looks kind of cool for what it's worth. It kind of fits her like jumping in on a bike anyways, you know? I like that they're making her kind of more dynamic with a lot of these moves. That move is no longer... her forward 1+2 is still a power crush, but it's no longer a knockdown or a wall bounce. It is now a heat engager. And then that, we saw that move already. That is it does the combo extender. I think in heat, this move becomes a launcher, where it was just a knockdown earlier. Now it does the flip bound. She gets a follow-up. Cool. Okay, so once again we see a sidestep. Let's evaluate kind of how effective it is as a sidestep versus a sidestep attack. So 1, 2. Already you can sidestep this against Jin, so it didn't even have to be a sidestep attack. But it looks like she evades it extra because of her attack. Heat dash cancel is pretty crazy off of that. That's going to be a lot of fun for ASUKA players, I think. I like that there's a new knockdown in Tekken 8. We've already seen this a few times, but when you hit somebody with a finisher like this, they don't just kind of slide away lazily. They actually built an animation where the ground kind of cracks and they're rolling around. That's cool. And then her rage art. That looks a lot like her 14 frame punish from Tekken 7, where she grabs your head and puts it in the ground. Yeah. The ASUKA reveal is pretty cool. I don't like her costume very much, but I like that a lot of her moves have her like ferocity in them, if that makes sense. Like she's jumping in the air, really punching you. She's like kicking you super hard into walls. Like, these knockdowns are brutal, right? She felt a lot like a Jun KAZAMA replacement in all the old Tekkens, where aside from her forward one, the like big overhead punch, her moves didn't have a lot of like insane impact to them. There was kind of like the grace and like the flips and things like that, but now they've given her a lot more like hard hitting punches and hits. So I think they did a really good job of matching her character matching her moveset to the character, like the personality, and they've been focusing a lot on that in Tekken 8. Aside from that, I think, yeah, this is going to be interesting. They didn't put a lot of emphasis on her parries, which I think were probably a big source of annoyance for a lot of players. They put a lot of emphasis on her offense. So in Tekken 7, the counterplay to ASUKA is largely defensive. She struggles to get in on you as an attacker. So the most effective strategy playing against her is don't attack into her parries, don't attack into her evasion, but play defensively and force her to come into you, and she will have more openings and more weaknesses. But it looks like, from what I'm seeing in this trailer, that might not necessarily be a good strategy against her anymore. We'll have to see, because we just see a whiff punish, we see some parries, and like there are a few parries, but these moves, if they're as nasty on block as they appear, like that first starting move that's high, if she has access to moves like this, where she can just initiate frame advantage and start an offense or frame trap, that'll be pretty scary. Now, it's pretty dependent on how good her lows are, too. The only concerning low I really saw is this one. I don't know if it's coming out of a stance or not, but it's a knockdown low on normal hit, assuming it's a normal hit. It could be a counter hit, I mean. But yes, Asuka's offense getting scarier is something I'm not looking forward to, because a character that has scary offense and parries and defensive options is kind of like a Geese or an Akuma. So if that's the case, it could be absolutely horrifying to play against. But we didn't really see much evidence to go either way, so it could honestly, it's hard to tell. This is one scary potential outcome, is that if this grab on normal hit gives this heat engager, that's terrifying. I doubt it. That seems like a crazy drastic change, but if that's the case, that'll be pretty scary. As usual, she has her power crushes and things like that, but that's no longer unique to her, right? So I don't know. I think ASUKA will be an interesting character to see come out, because they have a real chance here to play more into her aggressiveness more than her parry evasiveness style of play. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Drop a like if this was helpful, and I will catch you in the next reveal. I'm looking forward to the next characters. All right, see you guys later. Peace.